Dane, hi, Mark Smith here. You ask a very general question, a very open-ended question for any tips. So thanks for telling me a little bit about your situation. So I'll just go through your listing and I'll just tell you what I see. And if you want any more specific tips, I'm very happy to have a Zoom call with you. And if I can offer any suggestions of as we go, things that you might be able to do, then do let me know. Happy, very, very happy. Now, this looks great. This looks great. The first four photos, I'll just talk as words come into my head. The first four pictures are really, really important. And have a look at your listing on a phone and just see how it looks in portrait mode. So this is in landscape mode. That's a very nice picture to start with. I think, I think that's called your hero photo. So your first four photos are really, really important. These are obviously very nicely taken. Not, I don't know how you've taken these or if you've used professionals. So, I mean, it looks very inviting. I think your kitchen and wow, look at those floorboards. I mean, that looks fabulous. If you've got something where it opens up onto the exterior, not so much of a big deal in winter, but just really think about your first four photos and have a look at what's available in your local area. Do a map-based search and see what others have in your area and see how the pricing looks. First four, yeah, I mean that looks terrific. Do you have a balcony? Sorry, a barbecue. So this front one, I mean, it looks very cozy from the street. Are you in a unit or is it a semi? Or I'm not 100% sure. So your category at the moment is new. So you get a boost from Airbnb as a new listing, and that means there's more chance that you are going to get bookings. Let's just have a look at your profile. I'd probably I'd be tempted to put in a little bit more information about you, if you can. People will. I've been hosting for 5 or 6 years. I've had about 180 visits, and I've got just under a 5-star rating. And people do talk about me and how they feel welcome and all that sort of thing. So I think tell your story is one of the big tips. I love that you've got a carbon monoxide alarm because that gets you a boost. Check in after. I'd think about maybe making it 3. I'm not sure who does your cleaning, but if that doesn't give you enough time, 3 would be okay. Cancellation policy. I normally set this at flexible. Very few people cancel. Some do cancel, but they're more inclined to book if they're able to cancel. Whereas if you have a strict policy, they can be cautious about cancelling, especially when you don't have 150 reviews. So, I mean, your place does look very, very nice. Things you should know. No pets. Well, I'd seriously think about pets. No smoking. I understand that. I'd think about pets. If you've got dogs yourself, people will happily pay you. I charge an extra $150 for a stay. It doesn't matter if they're staying for a week, a month, or overnight. $150, and that's extra that you can get. Carbon monoxide, as I said, is very good. A lot of people don't have that. You've got a wide open calendar. Now, I would absolutely set this up for Easter. Let's see how many nights. Well, that's good. We're still setting up our calendar, so I can't quite see anything here. Um, Service animals for guide dogs, you must take those. That's just law. So let's just have a look for a 2 night. Like you really got to set these dates now for these key dates. So that long weekend, I would set it up, and you can go into your calendar and click on the dates, and then you've got this option of a custom length of stay. Now, if you want any more information about this, let me know. There's something you can Google called. I'll send you the link called Complete Guide to Hosting, and it's an Airbnb document, and it has an index of everything. So you could just go into the complete guide and type in custom stay. You absolutely, like, I would set this up so that you get a minimum 2 nights. But for Easter, insist on a minimum of 3 nights, and do it. Get it so that the check-in must be on a Thursday or Friday, because that's Good Friday. Well, it's up to you, but that's what I would do. You will get 3 night stays, and so that means more money. I can't see your. Well, I can see the nightly. Well, it won't show me the total trip just at the moment. So I don't know what your cleaning fee is, but like I usually do charge a cleaning fee. Wi-Fi. Now, I have. There is a thing on the app, on the Airbnb app, where you can go into amenities and you can do a speed test on the Airbnb app, and then you get rated. People do look at these things, and they will stay at a place, at your place, that's got 200 megabits per second versus my place that's 50. So they will look at that if everything else is equal. So make sure you do the speed test using the Airbnb app. I mean, are these good tips so far? I hope so. Let me just see. Hairdryer is good. I like that you've included amenities, towels, the essentials, bed linen, TV. Do you have an Apple TV or a smart TV of some kind? Heating and cooling, that's good. Dedicated workspace. Now put in a photo, and I'd also be tempted to put in a floor plan if you've got one. Dedicated workspace is one of the huge drivers that get you really long stay booking. So if you want to take long stays, longer than a weekend, so yes, you can have a minimum stay, but you can also set that a maximum stay. So I can't see your calendar settings just yet. Also, have a think about child-friendly facilities. So I said dedicated workspaces are big, but also and Wi-Fi is huge. Pets are huge, but and it's okay if you don't want to take any of these up. These are just my tips. Do whatever you want with them. What was I going to say? Child-friendly. Now, I don't know if you've got a garage. You might want to consider putting in a travel cot. You can often get a lot of these secondhand child cutlery and crockery, high chairs. Airbnb are really pushing for. Yes, it's the cashed up, people our age, but there's also the families, and they're pushing really for young families and ladies, in their late 20s. So it's a very big demographic. So you'll be missing some customers if you don't have those facilities. Even change mats, and things like that. Have a think about that. Great that you've got some pots and pans and whatever. Photos. Get some photos. You can add more photos, but I mean, think about high res. If you have taken those photos yourself, I think they're very good. I'm not sure that they're professional, but I think they're very good. I think they're very, very good. But think about, you want to get knives, a knife block in a photo of your kitchen. So Airbnb has this computer and an algorithm, and it can see the knife block and says, "Oh, okay, chef kitchen," and you'll get more. That they will push. Um, they will push your listing to people that are more foodie oriented. You put a high chair in there, it will be pushed using these algorithms. They know who you are. They know, oh, Dane likes to go away on weekends and travel and whatever. So he likes going to beach places or going to the mountains or whatever. It knows what you're interested in. It knows if you've got children, and will push places towards the front of the list that have child-friendly facilities. Um, Hot water kettle, espresso. Do you include? See, again, I'd like to see a photo of the Nespresso machine. Do you include the capsules? Um, Wine glasses. Yeah. Fully fenced backyard. Again, that could suit the pet friendly places. EVs. Do you have a PowerPoint where I can charge my EV? I don't know. Um, so these aren't criticisms; they're just some observations. Dedicated workspace. See, again, it mentions there. It knows these are people are looking for this. I would definitely do the speed test on the Wi-Fi, mate. I think it looks good. Um, there's a couple of little tweaks. I'm more than happy to do a Zoom call with you, um, and I hope that's been helpful. Thanks very much. I'd actually love a review too. I'll send you a link, maybe not straight away, but I'm putting together a new website called bnbhostsupport.com, and I might ask you for a review if you wouldn't mind. Thanks very much, Dane. Bye.